I am a minute late. And if you want to know why I'm a minute late, well, I'm about to tell you. My cat was sitting in the doorway. I don't know if she watched the back rooms recently and just wanted a little bit of liminal horror in her life, but she wouldn't budge. She was just sitting between two rooms. And, like, already lives in the void. I don't know what... How do you get more liminal than that? I guess you stand in a doorway in the void. So she wouldn't move, so I had to just sit still. I had to just pretend to ignore her, and then she left. She gave up. It was either that or she was going to come in and have a little nap, and I would have been fine with that, honestly, but I guess she's too good for streaming. Oh, to be a cat. Oh, to be a fickle feline. Hello, everyone. I am not a fickle feline. I'm Junco. Hello. It's me. I'm made of cardboard, and I'm not a cat. And I'm not a dog either. All right? All of y'all who are out here saying I'm a dog, I ain't. I'm just kidding. No one's saying that. In fact, I'm probably the one who's saying it the most. I guess that's like they say, you're your own worst enemy. There's definitely got to be a dog joke in there, right? Somewhere. Maybe not. Maybe I'm just barking up the wrong tree. Hi everyone, how are you doing? How's your weekend going? It's Saturday, we're here to play Phoenix Wright. I don't actually have a ton to say here before the stream. We're about to start the trial of the final episode. That's pretty fun. Looking forward to it. We're going to be playing as Edgeworth, which is pretty crazy. I kind of forgot Edgeworth showed up in this final episode here. I'm pretty sure for the next segment we go back to playing as Phoenix. You kind of just do like a one-off as what's his face? Edgeworth. And then you go back to playing as Phoenix to wrap things up. But yeah, like I said, I don't have a ton to really talk about here. I haven't done much today. I did a bunch of drawing and I made some bread. That's it. That's my life. That's a Saturday for me. And then I stream. And then it's 2:30 and I start streaming for all y'all. So here we are. Let's get this trial started. We're here fashionably early, as always. Here's our client, Iris. Iris, I don't remember her name. I actually don't think we know her last name. She has been convicted of murdering the author lady. And there's going to be a couple witnesses today. I think we're going to talk to Sister Bikini and, yeah, Mr. Laurice, the artist in training. So we're going to have to see what they say. And those should be the two parts of the trial, and then once that's all wrapped up, we'll be done for the day. Man, that's brutal. Imagine being embarrassed and somebody just yelling at you. Mark my words. Mark my woof. Oh, I did it again. One of them. What? No. What? What? You told me there would be two. Oh, okay. She saw the very instant in which you carried out the crime. Right, that's the victim. Elise Doneem. Whatever. Names doesn't make sense. I forget, like, I'm so suspicious. Is she able to lie because of some, like, loophole or something? Or is she actually innocent? Mr. Edgeworth. Getting me all teary-eyed. These hands? These ones right here? These ones? This one? I can't raise my left hand. It's stuck. Maybe if I was on the other side of the screen. Oh, great. We're just we're just here by ourselves. Okay. Ah, okay, back to our usual outfit. And we got the little badge on. That's cute. Oh, hey, it is the Canadian judge. Can only mean that the prosecutor has no confidence in their ability to prove this case. Yeah, that's definitely what it means. What? That is not how the legal system works, sir. I am so sorry you actually have to do your job.
Objection!
Hey, girl. Ah, yep. Yep. A prodigy. She's gotta be like, what, 20 in this game? Can I see her card already? I can. Ah, not quite 20. That was a little odd. Prosecutor at 13. That's right. Oh, even this judge knows about Manfred, eh? Oh, wow. How out of the loop is this judge? Where even does this guy work? Do they work in the same courthouse? I mean, they must, right? It's been canonically proven that this judge also works in this courthouse, right? Like we had that one trial where we had to go. It was the robbery. It was Luke Atmey's trial, right? We had to go to Luke Atmey's trial across the courthouse, and it was this dude overseeing it. So like, how is this guy just always so out of the loop? How do they not know anything? And yeah, he was the judge in that Way Back trial for Mia, wasn't he? Mm-hmm. Again, this guy all confused. Come on. Wow. Did we just have an Edgeworth hold it? And I didn't even get to do the honors? That sucks. Whoa. Whoa. Is that a little bird in chat I see? How did a little bird get stuck in chat? Where'd it come from? That's crazy. So wait, did he? I thought Edgeworth was the reason she was here. Did she not know? My guy, you are part of the bizarreness. Okay, we're finally gonna get into thing. What thing? Just one thing. I can only handle one at a time. Rip. Right. Yay, a photo. Yay, hooray. A witness to her crime. Just jumping right into things here, eh? Okay, that's good. What? What do you mean your last trial? Come on, you can do it, man. Come on. She's that short? That's brutal. Poor lady. Was she slouching? What? She's gotta stand on a crate. That sucks. Okay, yep. Are you alright there, bud? Okay. Yeah, you tell him. You tell him. Yeah, get out of here, Judge. We don't need you. Okay, and yet you apparently saw her murder someone. A boot. Tell us about what you saw there, eh? That night I was helping an acolyte with her training in the intern temple, but... violently. Maybe she perpetrated the murder. Violently. I doubt it. Just as I was heading back, that's when I saw it. Okay, could you tell us what it was? Boy, oh boy, here we go. Time to cross-examine people as Edgeworth. I hope you're ready for awkward vocal lines. I was helping an acolyte with her training at the inner temple, but... let's just press everything for fun, I guess. Right. Okay. Okay. And what does the supervising nun do? Right, because her back was sore. Does she, like... Could this condition be medically proved? Do you have a note from your doctor or something? But do your medical records corroborate this claim? I'm not sure. I'm not so sure I trust her. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, that's not funny. So that's kind of... You should get that checked out, lady. That's not good. That's pretty debilitating. You might have, like, scoliosis or something. Okay. Right. Okay. What does that even mean? Just watch over the acolytes so they don't pass away. Yeah. Okay. Scary. Interesting. Okay, needed a bath. I don't think we need to ask her about this, but whatever. I knew the game was going to go there. Yeah, dirty. Wow. Poor guy. You know I had to do it to him, though. No, that's just what people do at the defense bench. They just bully you. They just bully you, Edgeworth. Sorry, buddy. You gotta get used to it. That's when I saw it. Okay, great. Can you tell me what you saw? Okay. Okay. Oh, so hold on. There's a contradiction here. What? Is it where she had to go? Return to the... Don't I have a thing? Don't I have a thing saying she wasn't even there? Yeah, I do. Okay. Hold on. I want to go through what we all got. The weather report. Hold on. 7 to approximately 10:50 p.m. Lightning from... Okay. Doesn't say how bad the snow was. I guess she could have walked back in it. Okay. So, like, what? Am I supposed to present her testimony? Rang lights out bell at 10 and was then in her room until the murder was discovered. Okay, I'm going with this. Okay. The head honcho, eh? Miss Honcho. Right. Objection! She did say that, yeah. Objection! True, yeah, I mean, she's basically admitting to the fact that she was there the whole time. Yeah, because then she could say, well, I wasn't even there. Oh, yeah, she's got honest eyes, just like me, right? Right, chat? Right? My eyes are honest, right? Don't you think? Right? Right? Oh, you don't gotta answer that question. It's fine. I don't mind. I don't mind. You don't gotta. Yeah, I know. I know they are. I would never lie. I would never lie to you, Chad. Never. Never, ever. No, I don't lie. But I'm not people. I'm a cardboard box. So yeah. I don't have to observe your rules, man. They're both lying. Ah, okay. Especially in winter. Does that mean that her memory gets better as her back gets worse? Oh, okay, great. We're getting some more testimony. That night I was helping out. Okay. She was dressed exactly as she had been at the dinner. Well, that can't be true because she gave that hood to Phoenix. Did Phoenix commit the murder? Huh. I'm gonna press this statement first. Hold on. Uh-huh. Okay. Well, I hate to break it to you, lady. I've got some evidence that says you made a mistake. Meh. Meh. Mom. Mom? Yep. Yep, it's falling into place, isn't it? Yeah. Well, you see, I got it from my friend Phoenix, who had it in his pocket, because he's a big creep. What? What? Oh, whoa, that is a big... that is a big milk crate, apparently, that she's standing on. Yeah, I guess she could have theoretically grabbed another one. Oh, the seeds of doubt, eh? More testimony. Yeah, tell us about your post-bath routine. What kind of cosmetics did you put on afterwards? After my bath. Well, after my bath, usually I blow out the candles, and then what else? Uh, well, it's partly TMI, honestly. I clean the bathtub. Obviously, I dry myself off, right? That'd be weird if I just didn't. Although some people air dry, but I mean, I guess that's drying off. Finished my bath around 11, and I thought I should return to the inner temple. I heard a noise from the courtyard. I took a look, and Iris was, oh, Mystic Elise. Okay. Okay. But you would be the witness, is what you're telling us. Thank you, Judge. Oh yeah, we didn't get to see Gumshoe this time. Normally he starts off the case. Huh. What's a fun habit? What? Don't be mean. Don't be mean, Miles Edgeworth. Okay. Finished my bath around 11. Doesn't that already contradict with the time of the murder? I guess not. Body fell 10 feet after death. After death. See, that's what's weird. After death. Huh. Like, I don't ever remember them saying they traced the bruising to the stab wounds or something. That's just kind of like an arbitrary comment on the autopsy report. Finished my bath around 11 and thought I should return to the inner temple. As I was walking back, I heard a noise from the courtyard. I took a look and Iris was... Okay. No, it does, actually. Uh-huh. Right. Right, she didn't have her hood on. Okay. Were there 2 irises? Hmm. I sure think it's important. It's just a weird statement. Heh. How would you hang yourself with a whip? That'd be really difficult. Now that you mention it, Iris didn't have her hood on. But weren't you the one that just said she did? Yeah, let's talk about this. A whippet puppy? Oh. Cute. Okay. Okay. Oh. Covered in bruises. A fall from around 10 feet in height after they were stabbed, though, for some particular reason. Are we gonna correct this? No, we're just gonna roll with it. Okay. Okay. Bath, not important. Now that you mention it, Iris didn't have her hood on. Okay. Right, because she gave it away. She doesn't have her hood on in this photo either. Okay. Okay. Photo, the photo of Elise. She's got a hood on. She's wearing a hood. Okay. The courtyard where... Great, okay. Huh. Isn't it weird that everything has snow on it except for her? Wouldn't she have snow on her? Huh. Hmm. Suspicious. Also, like, girls, sandals in the winter? What are you thinking? You'll never go anywhere in those. A body fell 10 feet after death. Should I weigh on that? Why did we bring up this new statement if there's nothing I can really do about it? Okay. Now that you mention it, Iris didn't have her hood on. Is this just a red herring? I don't think there's really anything I can do with this statement. There's something I must talk to you about. I'll be waiting for you tonight at 10 at the Heavenly Hall. Make sure you come unless you want your secret to be exposed. Okay, that doesn't mention anything about the hood. I feel like I'm gonna regret doing this, but this is the only thing I can think of right now. Well, maybe here. Let me press a stay button. I don't think I did that yet. Oh. I see. Hey, get your own line. I'm the one seeing here. The stabbing I saw must have occurred after she was pushed out the window. But this says that she fell after she was stabbed. Body fell 10 feet after death. I must have saw the stabbing occurred after she fell out the window. Yeah, that's the other way around. Hold on, I'm gonna try this. I have a feeling it's not gonna do anything, but... Oh, okay. Is this especially in winter thing? Some like weird translated joke that just is going over my head? Right. Mm-hmm. Maybe while trying to pull the sword out or something, she flung the body like a couple meters in the air. I don't know. It would. Yeah, it would. It would. Trust me, I know. That's, I won't get into how I know, but that's how swords work. That's how being stabbed in general works, you know. If you have blood, anyway. Tends to gush out of you when you get stabbed. No, not the playoff beard. Well, the playoffs are over. You gotta shave that thing off there, bud. Carolina won, alright? The Habs just couldn't pull through. I mean, you know, they had a tough go. Good luck being the Hurricanes. They were in tip-top shape this year. That's also true. Okay, sure. Not really, but... Yes, yes, we need clearer testimony. Yes, give me more. Thank you. Why did she get shorter? Did they really just do that to set up that joke? Okay, the sword was already in place. Okay, right. Which also doesn't make much sense. Uh-huh, uh-huh. Hey, weren't you the one just telling her not to use people's full names? Sometimes when I look at Edgeworth's ascot, I think, oh boy. let me just you know those like uh paper towel dispensers and washrooms? Just want to reach out and grab it. Pull one off, dry my hands. Sword was already in place. Okay, that's bonkers. Tell me more about that. Okay. Okay, didn't actually see the stabbing. Hold on, yeah. Didn't you just say there wasn't very much blood? What? Okay. Yeah, you might as well press further. Yeah. Do you pulled the sword out? Okay. Yeah, that's kind of a big deal. I saw the instant in which the blade plunged into the hilt. What? Was drawn out smoothly? Girl. Okay, well, that doesn't make any sense. Okay, yeah, that's weird. Saw the instant in which the blade plunged into the hilt. Okay, well, already we know that's not true, because, like, what? Look at it. Look at it. That's not how blood works. Blood stained that whole dang thing. Secondly, don't we have a photo of the murder scene? No, not this one. Get me out of here. Get me out of here. I don't want to look her. Yeah, right? We can clearly see. We can clearly see. That ain't plunged to the hilt, honey. Alright, I'm gonna present the sword. Maybe that's the wrong thing to do, but I'm gonna do it. Okay. Yeah, that would have been really hard. I don't care how strong you are, that sword is not coming out cleanly. I mean, maybe if you, like, rip it, you know, you're an ogre and you rip it out of them, but that body is not staying intact if that's what you're doing. Yeah.
Objection!
Okay, a weird thing to say. Yeah, oh, did you, eh? Okay. Yep, come on. Uh-huh. That thing ain't coated in blood. Yep. It's like being cut by a serrated knife, right? Like, that'd leave lacerations.
Objection!
Hello! Welcome to the stream. Thanks for coming. Girl, you're grasping. Come on, give it up. Where's the blood? Come on. Come on, we should have started with this one. What the heck are we doing? I should have changed my suit. I should have changed my suit to be purple for this one. Oops. Maybe when we do the Mile Edgeworth stream, I'll get a new suit. This wasn't the murder weapon. What? That's me right now. That's exactly what I just said. It was left in the victim. We're just making assumptions, and you know what they say about assumptions. Clack, clack, clack. Does Francisca never use contractions? Let's keep an eye out for that. Okay. Where did the real murder weapon disappear to? Okay. Okay. Well, she definitely does. I thought maybe they were trying to imply that she's so proper that she doesn't use contractions. I can think of a certain someone who speaks like that, because they're a big weirdo. Yeah, sure, go for it. Just remembered something. Boy, I hate when that happens. I mean, sorry, I mean, that sure is convenient. Go ahead and tell us, please. You what? More testimony? Come on. Hurry up and get to Larry. Okay, went out to the main gate. There I saw tracks. Tracks that indicated the snowmobile had been used. Okay, maybe use the snowmobile. Boy, that sure is convenient. Why did Phoenix not use the snowmobile, I wonder? Okay. Yeah, only one set of tracks, so they're coming back? That's strange. That's really strange. What did they do? Like, follow their tracks identically, going there and out? Alright, we'll go find the murder weapon then. That's your job. I wouldn't be surprised if they just used the same sound file for me and Francisca. Saw the murder around 11. Sure, fine, whatever. After asking that it be reported, I went out to the main gate. I thought you were passed out. Classic Phoenix. Oh, well, good, great. Does the whip count as short form entertainment? Are you getting brain rot from the whip? Okay. Had been used. Okay. I mean, why not? What could hurt? What was it warm? Like, what had it been running recently? Come on, this is juvenile stuff. She's gonna say, well, I don't know. Wasn't any snow on it. Okay, great, good, thank you. "15 minutes to walk." Wouldn't Phoenix have heard the snowmobile? Wouldn't anyone have heard the snowmobile? Oh, okay. Uh-huh. Crashed into a tree. Oh, is that why your back hurts? That is not a crunching noise. That is a drinking noise. Slurp. That's not what crunch sounds like. Maybe they threw the weapon into the Eagle River and came back while I was knocked out. That doesn't make any sense. Iris could have done that. She can drive the snowmobile after all. Uh-huh. She just hazing the judge. Okay. Okay. Let's see. I think the most glaring issue is that there's not 2 sets of tracks. Maybe they threw the weapon into Eagle River and came back while I was knocked out. I'm like, how? There's only 1 set of tracks. Only 1 set. In fact, it's strange because that would have implied it must have been taken out during the snowstorm, right? And that's just a load of hooey. Okay, I'm gonna try this. Did I get it? I think I did. Wow, I'm doing pretty well here. I haven't screwed up once. I guarantee you that's gonna jinx it, but... Right. In a like a 10-minute span, mind you. Yeah. No. No, I'm sorry, that's not how snow works. It would have had to be snowing like stupid hard for that to be the case. For the tracks of a snowmobile to be covered in like even half an hour, even an hour, it's got to be snowing pretty hard. Yes. There is a contradiction. Because it had stopped snowing by then, I'm pretty sure. Let's check. Maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, 10:50 p.m. Okay. And lightning struck at 10:55. Wasn't Phoenix on their way to the bridge at 10:55? Anyway, I'm gonna go with this. Like, there's no way, right? There's no way it could have been snowing that much to erase the tracks. Yeah, because she said it was around 11. It must have been around 11. Yeah, okay, so it stopped snowing. Uh-huh. Yep, the weather. Everyone's favorite. I like the implication that because Edgeworth is a defense attorney now, he's become left-handed. So, like his model's just been flipped, so all those gestures are mirrored. Now he points with his right and slams the table with his left. Come on, that was a good joke. Be nice to him. Yeah, that's different. This is what did happen, not what might happen. What? No, you can. This is what happened. This is the weather. Okay, fine. Oh, well, wait. Remember I was saying the body didn't have snow on it? Sure. I gotta give the game props here for allowing that line of reasoning. I don't love that they shut it down, but I do like that they put it up there as an option. Yeah, she didn't have any snow on her body, which means it had stopped snowing. Do I have to point? Do I have to point to her dead body? Please don't make me point to her dead body. Are you folks for real? Okay, thank you. Which honestly just makes that photo a little weirder. Like, what? Why do we just have a photo of the snowmobile returning? Where was it? So it must have been before the murder, generally. And they returned after it had stopped snowing. Sure. Okay, well, I mean, you know that she had it in her room. It was found in her room. That doesn't mean she had it. Okay. Maybe. I mean, she could have gone to the Heavenly Hall too, right? Bing, bing, bing. Oh. So you're essentially just contradicting yourself, right? If you're telling us that the snowmobile was there, then it couldn't have been by the bridge. And also it's still covered in snow. Yeah. So it hadn't been taken out yet. Order in the court. Yeah, I'll have a number 3. What do I want for a side? Onion rings, maybe. And I'll just have like an orange Fanta to drink, please. Huh? Pardon? Oh, sure, yeah, I'll donate a couple dollars. Okay, yeah, thanks. I've never ordered from a drive-thru before. Not like personally. Whenever I go through a drive-thru, I'm always a passenger. Yeah, things are getting all weird here. Yeah, boy, if only there was somebody who had seen this snowmobile and could clear things up for us. Yeah. Yeah, only a big idiot would do that. Or you know, a cardboard box without ears. Uh-huh, uh-huh. Uh-huh, uh-huh. Time to bust out this this fella. Where is he? There he is. It's our good friend Laurice. Get over here, buddy. Jean-Luc de la Duc. Oh, that's some serious squinting going on. Yeah, he was looking for motivation. Yeah, definitely. No, not really. What? He's in the gallery? What? Why would he be here? What a creep. You're gonna get you're gonna get everything out of him? Everything? Everything? There's a lot of stuff inside a person. I don't know if you want all that stuff. I don't know if you want all that stuff, Edgeworth. That's kind of weird, buddy. All of it? all of his blood? All of the blood? Oh, all right. Well, you're the boss here, boss. Do what you want, I guess. I didn't know Ace Attorney Edgeworth was going to turn into Ace Surgeon Edgeworth. Jeez. I guess they call him Edgeworth after all. He must be great with a scalpel. Yes, let's save the game. You know what? I appreciate a game that doesn't confuse me, that doesn't try to boggle me with deceptive menus that offer to load a previous save instead of save a previous save. Like, what kind of game does that? You know, not like I'd ever fall for something like that, but I'm just saying I like a game when a game says, do you want to load a game or do you want to save the game? And I go, yes, I would like to save the game, please. I don't want to load it. I wouldn't do that. I'm not that sort of individual. I would never load an old save instead of saving over a previous save. I wouldn't. Chat, you have no proof. Uh-huh. Okay. You don't have to say anything, girl. Also, sorry, I didn't make that clear. We're gonna do the second part of the trial, and hopefully that's it, and we'll call that an episode for today. Okay. Uh-huh. Yeah, you apparently had the key. Uh-huh. Yeah, okay, that's not what I asked. Did you use it? She had to go talk with her sweetheart. Man, another 5 locks? What the crap? Okay, that's a weird stipulation. Yeah, that's not what she said. She did not say the words, "I did not kill her." She said, "I couldn't take a life." Doesn't mean she didn't. Welcome to the present, Robin. I wasn't going to correct you, but yeah, you definitely were in the past. you were not on the live screen. I'm so sorry, Robin. You were like a solid 10 to 15 minutes behind the stream. Uh-huh. It's not important what he wasn't sketching. That's his own business. No, it couldn't have been Francisca. No, that's fair. I've had that happen before on streams too. Like yesterday, I was watching a premiere video, and like the chat was live, which I don't know how that works, but the chat was popping off about something, and I was like, "What? How do you know? How do y'all know that?" And then I looked at the video, and the video was like, "Yeah, you're not on the live section, buddy. You're just watching the video." Well, like, and I didn't click that. I didn't click around on the video or anything. I must have just goofed. Uh-huh. You came to the court because you're looking for green paint. Oh, Viridian. Yes, that's true. Well, I mean, depending on the dyes used, it might be called Viridian. I saw recently that there's a bunch of stage plays for the Phoenix Wright series. And there's a running gag in all of them that, like, Gumshoe does some breakdancing. It was pretty funny to watch. Robin assured me that the stage plays are very good quality. Crimson Lake, I don't know, Scarlet maybe. What's a more like artsy term for red? Umber. You might use umber. That's typically more of like an earthy tone. Vermilion? That's a classic one. Vermilion. Yeah. Yeah, kick his ass. Okay. That's a silly cocky joke. Where? Don't hurt Larry. This is too much for me. Oh, poor. I'm just a little guy. I'm just a poor little artist. Looking up the stars. That okay, well there's your first problem. It was snowing there, eh, bud? The contradiction in this one is super obvious, but I really want to press that last point. It's true. We did just kind of gloss over that, didn't we? Get your name changed, Larry. Sorry, Laurice. Okay. Bip, bip, bip. Oh, I don't get to press that pathetic comment? That sucks. Okay, well. Bip, bip, bip. Hi, I hate to break it to I'm gonna press first. I know this game has a thing for pressing statements. Okay, do I just get it from the press? Uh-huh. Yep. Yeah, okay, well at least you realize you're just lying to us. Yep. Absolutely. Yes, good. Get him. So we're just gonna let him lie. We're just gonna let him lie on the podium. Okay, sure. Okay. Fine. Fine, whatever, fine. Fine. Get him, Francisco. Yeah, get him, Judge. He's just used to it. Yeah, why is he stuttering? I mean, like maybe he just has a lisp, but oh, so okay, I'm getting some advice from the judge here. I need to slice through his obvious contradictions and keep things moving along. So, like, what? Am I supposed to present evidence here? What? I didn't see a snowmobile. Okay. Okay. I didn't see anyone at the bridge that night either. Didn't you see Phoenix? Wasn't the bridge burning? This guy doesn't make any sense. Where's that weather report? Lightning struck Dusky Bridge at 10:45. Okay. Okay, so like I can't confirm or deny that he probably saw the bridge on fire. Can I? Is there something like Phoenix? No. Huh, okay. So, am I supposed to present the weather report here to prove that he couldn't have done this? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like, he must have seen the bridge on fire. Obviously, he did, right? Like, we know from the past incident that he did. That's why he was up near the bridge with Phoenix, is because he saw it on fire. But I can't prove that right now. I can't prove that he did those things. I can't prove that he maybe saw the snowmobile. I can prove that there are tracks going out in that direction. Yeah, I don't think there's anything I can really prove. I walked to the bridge. I walked to the bridge a number of times. Walked to the bridge. So he must have seen the tracks, right? Right? Oh, I wish I could get him to say, like, yes, I was doing that. He does kind of say here, doesn't he? He says something like, oh, I checked every 20 minutes. 5 times, I went once every 20 minutes. Which means you spent almost 2 hours. Okay, 2 hours between when and when. Does it say in the letter? Does it say in the letter? Be waiting for you tonight at 10. So he was there. He must have been there at 10, right? So 2 hours. So he must have been there. Yeah, so he must have seen the tracks. I walked it to the bridge a number of times, but I didn't see a snowmobile. Hold on. I'm just going to see what Edgeworth says when I... He's going to claim nothing to do with all this in the end. I don't want this guy to cost us any more time. I need to slice through his obvious contradictions and keep things moving along. So, does that mean you want me to present the weather report here? I guess, whatever, I'll try it. I don't think this is right. No. Ba 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 ba. Curses. Okay. So, I didn't see a snowmobile. Or should I, like, I'm thinking I have to present the photo of the snowmobile tracks, but I don't know which statement. Tracks photo. I walked the bridge a number of times. Like, if I could present this in the middle of his thingy, I didn't see a snowmobile. I'm gonna try this one. This is the awkward statement. No, it wasn't that one? Ba 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 ba. Is it the other one? Am I taking the wrong angle on this? Man, for real? Okay, I no longer know what to do. I thought that was genuinely the avenue to pursue, but I guess not. I didn't see anyone at the bridge that night either. I mean, we're so close to the save that, like, even if I botch this, I can just reload. I don't know what the game wants right now. Okay. Is it Phoenix? Is it Phoenix? Is it Phoenix? It's gotta be Phoenix, right? He saw Phoenix. We know, like, this is all I got to go on. Is that really it? Is that really it? This game's so dumb. You give me like 200 contradictions to work with, and you go with, "Nuh-uh, he saw Phoenix. He saw Feeny. He saw Feeny fall in the cliff. He just a big lie. He's a big liar." Right. Where? Okay. Right. Okay. Yes. Hey, how did the judge know Larry's changing his name? You've finally woken up. Just tell us what you saw, Stinky. What I saw, part 2. Okay. Great, that checks out. Okay. Great, great. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, it's nothing life-threatening. He only fell into a ravine and caught a cold. Well, you should just probably call him Phoenix, because that's his name. Went to the shack at around 9, so it would have been 10:30 p.m.
Hold it!
Uh-huh. Right. Okay. No. Okay. Okay. Weird. So he didn't see any snowmobile. Oh. Sorry, everyone. I was sitting here, I was standing here, I was thinking, there's something weird in my pocket. So I reached in, and I was mortified a little bit because there was something in my pocket, but I couldn't remember what. And nothing weird, but I completely forgot on my walk earlier. I picked up this, like, it was like a sticker. It was like a sticker on the side of the road, a really big sticker. It was like you know, one of those "Hello, my name is" sort of things, except bigger. And I just kind of had folded it up and stuffed it in my pocket. Forgot all about it.
Hold it!
Kerpow! Like that, like a whip. I looked out the window and Dusky Bridge was on fire. Okay, great.
Hold it!
Uh-huh. There was still some thunder, but when I... Okay. 10:45. 30 minutes passed between the fire starting and going out. Okay, so is that where he's lying? Okay.
Hold it!
Sure, yeah, whenever. Yeah, why did you go to the bridge? Uh-huh. I thought I'd never get another chance to see something so big burning. Huh.
Hold it!
It's a spectacle. There you go. Yeah. Yeah, get him, Francisca. Smack some shape into this guy. Okay, do I have to go back? Do I have to get the other statement? Click, click, click. Click, 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 click. Click, click, click. Why didn't you call anyone? Were you perhaps having a secret meeting? Uh-huh. But you didn't. Why? Why? Why didn't you? Is it because you're a big dum-dum? Oh, you didn't have time to. Okay. Nick showed up less than a minute later. He did? He did?
Hold it!
Okay, so something's amiss here. Is it that the times don't match up? Dusky Bridge was on fire. Still some thunder, but I went right away to check it out. I arrived at the bridge and Nick showed up less than a minute later. It's a 15-minute walk. It's a 5-minute snowmobile. The bridge was struck at 10:45. Burned for 30 minutes. I don't really know what to do with this information.
Hold it!
I mean, I don't know. That's like a pretty glaring issue. He says, and like that's the thing. He's not really even saying it. He's just saying it would have been around. It would have been about 10:30, right? I don't think that constitutes being worthy of a contradiction. Knowing this game, I bet it is, but... I was lying under my bedding when a white flash almost blinded me. I looked out the window and Dusky Bridge was on fire. I arrived at the bridge. So he's saying it was about a 5-minute walk, right? But he's also saying Nick showed up and the bridge was pretty much burnt out. That doesn't line up, but I don't know how to tell him he's being a dink. Okay, there's nothing really there about the fire itself.
Hold it!
So yeah, there's a 10-minute gap. Why did he wanted to go see the bridge burning, right? That's what he said last time. He wanted to go see the bridge burning because it was so cool and great and burning really bright. I don't know what to do with any of this. I thought I'd never get another chance to see something so big burning. And the other statement was, I didn't let anyone know because Nick showed up a minute later. I feel like these two statements might just both be red herrings. Neither of them really do anything for me. The only inconsistency I'm seeing here is that he's saying it would have been around 10:30. Which doesn't feel great. It doesn't feel great that the only thing the thing I'm hanging my hat on, the thing I'm hanging my invisible, non-existent hat on, is the fact that he says, oh yeah, I guess it would have been maybe around 10:30, I guess. Ooh. Ooh, chat, I don't know. I don't know what to do with this jump. It's got to be something to do with the weather report or the tracks. Taken that night from the main gate to Dusky Bridge. Lying under my bedding when a white flash almost blinded me. There was still some thunder, but I went right away to check it out. Yeah, I don't know. This all makes sense. This all makes sense, but it doesn't, because it's just inconsistent, but I don't have a way to prove that. And if I do, I don't know what it is. It's gotta be this photo or the weather report. I don't think anything else I have has anything to do with what he's saying. So that's something. I really only have... I guess I could use the map, too. I don't think there's anything about the map. Not unless I was to say, like, oh, you couldn't see the bridge. But he's not saying that. Dusky Bridge was on fire. Right, he looked out the window.
Hold it!
Okay, didn't want to leave, but then he did. Probably, I want to say, honestly, he probably got up to leave because he heard the engine of the snowmobile or something stupid, but he just won't tell us. I think I've got to go for it. I think I've just got to go for it. I'm gonna save the game first because I don't want to have to save scum from further away. But I feel like this can't be it. It can't be such a such an obvious thing.
Objection!
Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. What is it then? What am I trying to pin him on here? I don't get it. Lying under my bedding. Looked at the window and Dusky Bridge was on fire. Is this when I present it? Am I trying to say no, it wasn't on fire until 10:45?
Objection!
No? Alright. I seriously don't know what the game wants me to do to proceed here. But I went right away to check it out. Oh, it says the thunder went on until 11, right? Lightning from 10 to approximately 11 p.m. Lightning struck Dusky Bridge. Okay, so that doesn't check out either.
Hold it!
Yeah, that's what I've been trying. I don't know, Chad. I don't know. I already did. I just did.
Hold it!
He says, "Oh, I gotta go check this out," and I'm pretty sure he's lying. Do I have to try the not right now option? Does it just say something stupid if I say not right now? I don't know. Or is it the other one with Phoenix? The one with Phoenix didn't seem like it had any substantial information either. Why didn't you call anyone? There was a phone. Of course I didn't, because there was somebody there. Nick showed up less than a minute later. Which also doesn't make sense. Is this where I'm supposed to present the weather report? Because the weather report says it was burning for an hour?
Objection!
Really? What the hey? What the hey? I always thought it was Hay, like what you feed horses. What the hey? Well, I mean, that is actually a pretty confusing question. You'd have to know the distance Billy walked and the pace at which they traveled, and also you'd need to like calculate your speed on a bicycle, and probably the size of the bicycle too, and also the route. Like you're taking a bike off road. You're gonna go slower. You're gonna go slower. Your bike can't go good. It's going good on the road. Unless you got a mountain bike, in which case, I don't know, I guess you're fine. Okay. Right, 10:45. Right. Oh. Oh. What? That's it? You gotta be a little, I don't know. When the game does this sort of stuff, right? I wasn't thinking about that at all because the autopsy report says something like, well, it was between 10 and 11. It was between 10 and 11. Right? Like, give me an accurate time if you're going to pull stuff like this. Come on, man. That's not cool. Like, yeah, of course he was in the courtyard, but I can't make that distinction when you're telling me, oh, the autopsy report says he wasn't. Said he wasn't. He wasn't there until at least 11. Like, give me a piece of paper that says Phoenix Wright arrived at the bridge and fell from it at exactly this time o'clock. Oh, we missed out on a Larry Butts objection. That's a sad state of affairs. Oh, yes, sorry, Laurice. My mistake. Right? Okay. Francisca gets me. Because the bridge wouldn't have been on fire? Right. 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 Oh. That's really tenuous logic, but alright. He saw a snowmobile and they talked to someone. No, it's a big problem. Because you were busy snogging with someone, weren't you? Go on, dude. You're what? Do you see how his brush is behind the podium here? It looks really stupid. That's all I got. It just looks stupid. Yeah, spill the beans, Laurice. Okay. Uh-huh. Great. Super. You were painting. Awesome. Uh-huh. Ha ha ha. No. No, I won't. I just want to play the game. Time to press all the statements. Sure. He was sketching. He was sketching. Sure.
Hold it.
Uh-huh, yes. No, you gotta do it, fam. You gotta do it, or else the game won't progress. Yeah, look at the sketch. Give me it. Oh, we don't really have any good proof. Like, there's no way to warrant that we need to see this sketch, but, like, whatever. Clearly it's what the game wants. Oh, cool. Sure. Is... Sorry, are those wires supposed to be on the other side? Don't they go to the bottom of the bridge? Hmm. I also expected it to be far worse. He also said sketch, so I thought it would be, you know, in pencil. The use of color is quite bold. Oh. Everything sucks. That is a very tragic uh, turn of events. Just goes to show that you can never take a nap without some risk. Uh-huh. Uh-huh, uh-huh. Okay, it's Iris. Great. She was flying. Okay. Uh-huh. Are you high? I mean, maybe it is. Ouch. Yeah, so that you would wake up. Clearly, Francisca is in your bad dream. Well, if you would kindly turn your attention to the second game of Phoenix Wright, Justice for All, where we debated for several days whether or not the defendant flew. I think you'll find that the court might be a little more willing to recognize that issue. 30 feet above the bridge, that doesn't make any sense. Yeah, he's not my responsibility. Hey, hey, don't charge me with that. That's a serious offense. So we're just right back into the thing? Get that thing away from me. Judge, be nice. Horrible sketch. A horrible sketch. Wow, this game is so mean. Okay. Her white hood fluttering, but she did not have her hood on that night.
Hold it!
Okay. Okay, hold on. So she didn't have her hood on.
Objection!
Right, like the bridge is upside down. He saw somebody flying. He must have seen something falling from the bridge. What? The individual whom you say you saw was wearing a hood, correct? This has turned into an episode of Sesame Street. Yeah, why are you bullying Larry again? Oh no, oh you colored him Viridian with envy. You dog. No, he's a phoenix, silly. He's a bird. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Ha ha ha. Why are we laughing? Some definitive evidence. Holy moly. Well, come on. Go on. Oh, we're waiting. We're all waiting. I'm ready. I've been ready. I've been ready. We've nearly been streaming for like 2 hours. I'm ready. I'm ready to wrap up your testimony. I'm just as ready as Edgeworth to get you out of this courtroom. She was already gone. I was so worried. Searched all over for her. A beautiful crystal sphere, half buried in the snow. Okay. Okay, well. All right. Yeah, tell me exactly where you found it. Right there, eh? It's blood! Ah, it's blood! Who could have seen this coming? Alright. When I reached Dusky Bridge, she was already gone. I was so worried, I frantically searched all over. Led me to finding a beautiful crystal sphere half buried in the snow. Yep, a genius security guard. Simply wearing a spare hood. No one else could have lost a crystal sphere that night. I mean, we all know where this is going, right? I just want to press to make sure. That's true. Okay. So I think we have to present the staff here. Has her fingerprints on it. Do I present the photo? I'm gonna present the staff. I don't know. No one could have lost the crypto. I mean, like, right? Come on.
Objection!
Right? Come on. Come on. The game's got me down myself. Uh-huh. Hey. Whoa. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Could I have presented the photo? Maybe. A very sad lawyer is depressed. Depressed? 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 I don't get it. Much like this trial. I don't get it. Don't get it. Depressed? I mean, like, yeah, probably. Probably, that's me. That's me right now. I'm very sad. I'm depressed. Found right at the crime scene. Yep, Gonzo. What? What? Oh, like how we press the witness. Okay, I get it. Yeah, all right, I see where you're coming from. I'm not gonna lie to you. Everything sucks. I forgot that that's what that button was called. Whenever I see it at the bottom, it's just Q. It's just Q for me.
Objection!
Okay. Right. A red herring, you say. Okay, I mean, it's covered in blood, lady. I'd hate to tell you that.
Objection!
Yeah, but by who and when? Those are very important questions. Are you suggesting that Larry is the killer? Yeah, what? Yeah, what? It was a joke? You can't joke about that in a court of law. Okay. And I proved that the crystal sphere was dropped before the murder took place. Do I want to prove it was dropped before it took place? Don't I want to prove that it was placed there after it took place? Can I prove it was dropped there before the murder took place? I don't think I can, chat. I don't know when it went missing. She doesn't have her staff in this photo, which is that mostly just sucks. Half covered in snow. Well, then it must have taken place in the right because it was still snowing. She was murdered in and around when it stopped snowing, right? So if it was covered in snow, then it must have taken place before it was. Yeah. I hope that's what they're banking on here. That's what he'd do. This Sweeney right over here. That's who he's talking about. You're not Phoenix, right? You're channeling him. Evidence that proves that the crystal sphere was indeed dropped before the murder. The snow report, right? It's got to be the weather report again. Right? 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 Am I gonna get... am I really gonna get yelled at? Man. That sucks. What do I present the crystal itself? Why would I present the crime photo when it's in the background? I'm gonna do what Robin says, but this is probably the stupidest of the three options. You're telling me I have to present the thing in the background? Rather than the thing that says, oh yeah, it stopped snowing, and the other thing that says, oh yeah, it was half covered in snow. I have to present the thing in the background that says, yeah, she didn't have snow on her, ergo. But now you're telling me to present this video. What's that? You don't know. You don't know. Can't find good help these days, I swear. Let's try this one. Let's just Hail Mary and try this one. For God's sake, I hate this game. Why would they? Sorry, this is such a gripe. Why would they put that photo in the background? Are they trying to give you a hint? Is that what they're trying to do? That makes no sense to me. To use this important photo as a backdrop and then say, by the way, you can present it. You can present that photo. By the way, here, this photo right here, this one right there. You can present it. You can do that. Like what? Ain't no one thinking like that. Of everything, it's like, oh yeah, I probably shouldn't do that one because it's right here on the screen. If it's right here on the screen, then clearly everyone knows about it, so it's an obvious thing that I should just avoid. Whatever. Wow. What? Somebody got bonked on the head. Near the foot of Dusky Bridge. Yeah, okay.
Objection!
No, she just saw her trying to pull the sword out. Yeah. Right, okay. That is what we're talking about.
Objection!
Yes, they carried it on the snowmobile. Bing. It's like a horse, but with tracks and a motor, and it's not like a horse at all. What? It's totally acceptable. Come on, what? I didn't dig my own grave. I'd know. I'd know if I was doing that. Unless it was one of those things where you dug like a hole and then somebody was like, well, good job digging your own grave. And you were like, huh? And then they shot you and then they blasted you. Bam! And then you died because they shot you and then you fell in the hole and that's where you died. I hope that doesn't happen to me. Heh. You should really try spinning it upside down. Yay! Can't give a verdict. Yay! A wonderful partner? Are they gonna smooch? If that's what you wanted, you could probably just ask them to do that in private. You know, some people are really into that. Like that bozo. I bet he'd be really into it. Yeah, right? He's just... Oh, okay, maybe that's a bit much. He's still alive? No, he's dead. Bye, Laurice. Grr. Court is adjourned. Yay! We made it. We did it. Thank goodness. That was a close one. Almost botched the ending there. Yay! Save it a game. Please and thank you. Great. Awesome. Investigation. That's what I like to see. That means we are all done. We're all done. That's the episode today, folks. It ran a little longer than I thought it would, but hey, we made it. Pretty good time. That's a decent episode. Next time we come back, we will check out this investigation. Looks like there's going to be more than one part. So I'm guessing a bunch of Cyclops, a bunch of looking around. Phoenix might be back. I actually don't know what they're going to do with that. But hey, I guess we'll find out next time. That'll be tomorrow night. We're going to play a little bit more. And then we're going to stream again on Wednesday. And that's all you really got to wait around for if you want. Stay tuned for some impromptu Tomodachi streams. Those might happen sometime this week. I was going to do that last night, but I don't know. I've been having some like brain rot in the evenings lately. Been working on an illustration, then like at the end of the day I just go, oh, I don't want to think I want to think no more. I just want to turn on YouTube and turn my brain off. Not that there's much of a brain in there, but you know, say la vie. That's gonna be it for now, though, folks. Thanks for coming. Hope you had fun. Hope I didn't bore you to death. And thanks for your support. I always appreciate it, and I'll see you next time. Okay, whenever that happens to be. But until then, I hope you enjoy the rest of your whatever. I hope you make the most of it. I made a pretty good loaf of bread today, so I hope you maybe make something tasty. And I hope to see you next time. And until we meet again, I'll bid you a fond farewell. But for now, all I got for you is one final goodbye. Nah, I tricked you. You get two goodbyes. Okay, see ya. Bye-bye.